Speaker, Chief Justice Renato Antonio Coronado Corona. Let's give him a big hand.
Good afternoon, please take your seats. President Victoriano B. Tirol Jr., Vice President for Administration, Attorney Evas P. Montes, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lumin Camaran, Vice President for Finance, Dr. Cristeta B. Tirol, the President of the UB Alumni Association, other university officials, deans of the different colleges, faculty and staff of the University of Bohol, graduating students, parents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Thank you for the twofold honor and privilege of being conferred the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa and the special opportunity to send off today's 788 UB graduates to soar to new heights beyond the walls of the university. It is a rare distinction to be conferred an honorary doctorate by the University of Bohol, the first and premier university in the province of Bohol and one of the leading academic institutions in Central Visayas. UB has produced a roster of sterling alumni who have held esteemed public positions, contributed to social civic affairs, and risen to local, national, and international eminence. I am therefore grateful for the special privilege of becoming an alumnus of UB like you, my dear graduates. I would like to think that this honorary doctorate is a recognition of how I have dedicated my life to the law and the service of humanity. I therefore consider it a great honor to receive this public recognition of my efforts to be a worthy guardian of the rule of law. Having taught for 17 years at the Ateneo Law School and the University of Santo Tomas, I consider it my responsibility to inculcate in young minds the values and lessons that will help them meet the challenges beyond the academic world. Reaching out to the youth is one of the advocacies closest to my heart, and that explains why I took time out to fly to Bohol to be with you today. As an avowed academician, it delights me to attend commencement exercises because I share the triumphs and the hopes in the heart of every parent and every graduating student. For many of you, this day is both an end and a beginning. An end to the carefree life of a student and the beginning of a life of challenges and responsibilities. From this moment on, therefore, take courage, leap out of your nest, fly and soar. And as you do not forget the many little things that make you human, and despite its disappointments, make life satisfying and worth living. And I refer to your alma mater, your class reunions, memories, friendships, responsibility to the community and to society. As you walk the straight and narrow path to the attainment of your dreams, keep these few nuggets of wisdom in mind. First, project the best of what you are each step of the way. Believe in yourself as a unique co-creation of God and your parents. There never was, is, and will be anyone else exactly like you. Therefore, know your unique self from your core, your strengths, your weaknesses, your talents, values, dreams, and fears. Discern from your own heart and soul what it is that you want to be, not what anybody else wants you to be. Remember that you have an individual calling and path to take. Therefore, be true to who you are and make the most and best of yourself. This benefits not only you and your family, but in a larger context, society as well. Second, assess what and where you are right now and what and where you want to be in the future. Ascertain what you need to do in order to accomplish your objectives, and then do whatever it takes to attain them. Be committed to pursue what you want and leave the rest to God. He will always meet you where you left off and take you farther and higher than you never imagined before. Third, the sky is the limit to your own unique destiny. You are very fortunate to be at the prime of your youth at this day and age of boundless opportunities. Any limitation you think you might have is merely the result of your own narrow perception and maybe lack of imagination. Move beyond your comfort zone and leave your mark in the world. Greatness is in all of us. Discover your niche and become a part of the great saga of life. Without you, that void can never be filled. And the whole system, your family, your community, this country, and even the world will forever have that one empty spot if you refuse to be part of it. Fourth, go after your dreams. Don't ever let someone tell you that you cannot do something. If you have a dream, you have to pursue it. Even well-meaning people might discourage you. Do not allow them to do so. You can either believe them or believe in yourself. You write your own life story. Fifth, there is no such thing as an instant success. There are no shortcuts and no walks in the park to your destiny. Life is a series of never-ending choices between what is right and what is wrong, between what is good and what is better, between what is practical and what is not. You take center stage and sole responsibility for the outcome of your life. As in the classroom, it is you and you alone who have to attend classes, take the exams, and eventually fail or pass and graduate. You have to constantly remind yourself, each and every step of the way, that there is a big, wide world out there that can be yours, but only if you pay the price to get it. And since it is you who will have to pay the price and surmount the odds, be careful of the choices that you will have to make. 6. Be conscious of your fears and stumbling blocks to success. Overcome them. You have heard of the acronym FEAR, F-E-A-R, meaning false evidence appearing real. Therefore, focus on your objectives instead of being sidetracked and stymied by such falsities. 7. You do not have the luxury of time as you follow your star. Obstacles, challenges, and difficulties will always abound to test your mettle. Success is not for the weak of heart and weak of mind. And as the wise men tell us, glory is not in ever falling, but in getting up every time you fall. Be inspired by your own university on how it literally rose from the ashes of the 1999 fire when 60% of the campus was razed to the ground. There are many other matters I would like to talk to you about, but for lack of time, I can only take on one more. And this is very important. Live a life of truth, of faith, of love, and of peace. Instill these values in your life and share them with others. You have a spiritual responsibility to the Almighty, to yourself and to others. Be what you want others and the world to be. With that, thank you once again. I wish you the best in your future endeavors and congratulations to all of you.